turn. Got a brand new house, trying to avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. The hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf for the last few.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jags and the Packers, and it's all up next.
No single building has played host to more Super Bowls than this one right here. The Caesars Superdome in the Crescent City of New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here. As it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, what a moment for this Jaguars franchise. Their first Super Bowl appearance since their founding in 1995.
And how much applause should they be getting? A ton. Why? Finally took the last step because they've been to the AFC Championship multiple times in franchise history. Finally able to step through the door, and now on the precipice of their first ever NFL title.
And meanwhile, for the Packers, not many could have predicted they'd make it back to this Super Bowl, but everything has gone their way, and they search for what would be their second title of the millennium.
And that title? Super Bowl 45 in Dallas, or actually Arlington, Texas, so I don't get in trouble with the locals, over Pittsburgh. A proud franchise continuing to find ways to get to the big game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love going to throw right away. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Here's Love. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
They'll run on first down. Allen. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
This will be caught at about the 3. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Allen fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now the Packers get set to go.
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
And he's got some space here.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Thomas brings it in.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's Lawrence. This is caught inside the 15. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 49 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade and Wilkin.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence to throw. One incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? you make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Allen, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And they're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Now Lawrence.
Allen here on the screen. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Man open left side is Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
This will be caught just inside the 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Jaguars will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. On play action. Love to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he is out of bounds inside the...
Throwing. Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Up the middle they go. Allen.
And he will have the Jaguars first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars.
De'Ami Brown. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jags are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the middle.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. Love now. A short throw to Musgrave. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Off the play fake, Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. From the 41, here's second down and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 41 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 67 yards. And the Jaguars continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been...
Love, they go play action now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down.
He's got the hookup with Dobbs.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Glove. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
To the air again. Love. Right side to Watson. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. Out to the left here to Reed.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. After the sack, third and goal now from the 12. Operating from the gun.
Love. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, how about the...
Now Lawrence.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he goes out right around the 39.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
On third down, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They go play action now. Lawrence
going for the deep ball.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus.
They go with Jacobs.
And he will have a first down here before he gets back down to the turf pretty hard. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Lawrence.
He gets it to Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Lawrence will throw.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. He's over 300 yards passing already, as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Play action. It's Lawrence. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's Allen. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 6. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. That is caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And this offense on third down today, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down.
He had a man open. Missed him, and it's incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. Love now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Going back to Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
That one complete downfield to Thomas.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot now for Love. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions.
For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation as he hands that Lombardi trophy to the Jacksonville Jaguars, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.
Watch it.